Bem-vindos a mais um episódio do Passo e Corte. Tenho comigo hoje Broderick Robinson, foi meu colega de equipa em Sangalhos e é um prazer tê-lo aqui. Vai ter jogo já de seguida contra a equipa de cá, portanto vamos aproveitar a presença dele. Bro, thanks.
Of course.
Thanks for being here, appreciate it. So let's talk a bit about your journey since Grand Junction, Colorado to Portugal. What has been like? What's basketball like in Grand Junction, first of all?
Oh man, Grand Junction is not too big of a basketball spot. Colorado is usually, when you talk about basketball, you talk about Denver, which is the capital.
Yeah.
But
3-hour drive, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a nice drive too. It's pretty.
Yeah.
But I also played AAU for a school or for a team in Denver, in the Denver area. So that's where I got most of the competition, looks from college and all that. But it's, like you said, it's a little different. It's a little different than it is in Portugal. I started really young, obviously, since I can remember I had a ball in my hands. But, and it's a little more competitive out there. But from there, played AAU, played high school Junction, and then went to a 2-year college, then went to UMKC. So it was it's not a frowned upon, but it's not a popular way to go to a junior college then to a 4-year college. You want to go to a 4-year college the whole way. But I enjoyed the journey for sure.
When did the love for the game started? Like from the moment you picked up the basketball, like you remember like a moment where you said, I really want to do this for the rest of my life.
As long as I can remember. It was that, and also American football. I like American football a lot, and that was good. But probably high school, first year, I was really good at basketball, and I was really good at football as well. But I remember I had a pretty bad ankle injury playing football. So I was like, I'm done with this. I'm just going to stick with basketball. And then sophomore, junior year, which is 10th, 11th grade, is when I started getting some offers and stuff from colleges, full ride scholarships. I'm like, okay, this is going to work. So, but the love for the game started since I can remember. I had a ball. We had a full court in our backyard. So it was like we were playing after school, before school, recess, break. Every time we was always playing basketball. So
you have 5 brothers, right?
Yes.
So you're the oldest, youngest?
That's a complicated. So we have 5.
Yeah.
3 that are younger than me are adopted.
Yeah.
And 2 older than me are my real brothers. So out of my real brothers, I'm the youngest. But out of everybody, I'm like in the middle.
Yeah.
But my oldest brother was also really good at basketball too. But he had some issues at his school, so he didn't really get to the level he should have been on. But
he feel the competition for you.
Yeah, basically it was always one-on-one, and my pops too. He pushed me as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. They were a little mean sometimes, but that's what it took. It was a very serious sport in our household. So
in high school, you average around 20 points, 10 rebounds. Like that is an all-around game. Like, was it always a concern and a style of play that you adopted?
Yeah, since I was young, I learned to be more than just a scorer. I guess I like to play the game the right way. But of course, I know the importance of scoring in certain situations and all that. I always like to rebound. Rebound's fun. Defense is fun. But yeah, I'm always been an all-around player, I guess. A lot of coaches in like high school and stuff, if you ask what was the best thing about me, they would say court vision. People think I'm out here just getting buckets and stuff, but a lot of people like the vision and the passing and everything. So
I have a story for later about that one. So after high school, like you said, you go to college. In the first college you were at, you broke the assist record. So once again, the all-around game. And in your senior year in Kansas City, you led the team in rebounding. Like you were the smallest guy on the team, and like where do you put yourself in that category, and like what's it like on the game to always be reaching every aspect of the game?
That's an important thing. I feel like rebounding. That's a crazy stat to be at a Division I school at my height, leading the team in rebounding. but it's very important, and assists are very important. How you said I broke the first school's record in assists.
Yeah.
This is always something I like to do, and I know that the players will like you more as well. But it's just it's fun, and we had a couple really athletic freaks there, so you can just throw it to the rim. It's just a fun way to play the game. But yeah, assists and rebounds, I just love doing it.
Yeah. So you're still in contact with some of your former teammates in college?
Oh yeah, a lot of them. Basketball is a brotherhood. That's how I look at it. So, I love all them guys. So I'm always
that's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we're here. It's great to bring everybody together. So.
Okay. So after that, what was like the process of you were undrafted? So what was like the process of finding a new team? Did you have an agent back there? Well, what was it like?
So straight out of college, I had an agent, but also I had the last game of my college career, I actually broke my foot. So I fractured the outside of my foot. It's a Jones fracture. I don't know if you know what that is, but of course you know what it is. You work in the clinic. But so I had to sit out for a little while, probably 3-4 months. And so I'm already late to the process. So I signed with the agent. I got some workouts, did some like G League workouts. He had some offers in some other, like I had an offer in Georgia, I think, some random places, but I was more focused on getting healed and just giving it some time and being patient. And then I moved on. Another agent from Portugal messaged me about coming out. At first he was talking about first division, some second division teams, and then Singalos. I randomly messaged her. Something happened. He's like, this team has a lot of ambitions to move up. Like it's a good club and everything. I looked at the accommodations. It came with a car. I was like, this is okay. I'll go out here. Like it seems good. And that's basically how I got connected to Portugal.
Yeah. So you come to like a really young team. Like we're the same age. Like we're all around 25. The oldest player was Bizarro.
Bizarro.
He was 40 at the time, but he was the oldest player.
He was 40?
He was 40.
Okay.
So what was that experience like for you? I personally had a lot of fun. Like I think we were a fun team to play in and to watch. Yeah. Like the style of play, the defense, the running, the brotherhood. It was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, it was. At first, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't really know what Portugal was before the agent messaged me, but. I looked it up. Of course, it's a nice country and everything, but I didn't know what to expect. But of course, that year was great. We were very close off and on the court. We were a very good, dominant team. I think you guys were going to move up even a year before, near close. So already a good team. You guys knew what to do.
Actually, we had a lot of players that left. And we had a lot of players coming in, like old players in the club, like Bernardo, like.
Oh, he just came in.
Chico, those guys were left like 2-3 years, and they came back. Like it was rejuvenating and a lot of fresh blood.
Yeah. But it was great. I liked it. I don't have any complaints about it. It was good the whole time. I was comfortable. The chemistry from the team. That's probably the most important thing, especially the teams that want to get promoted. Everybody got to be on the same page. Yeah. But it was a great year. Yeah. Great year.
Speaking about your style of play, I think you fit it right in, like what we were trying to do. Like we were watching you to lead us, but at the same time we wanted to be the best complementary players for you, like the defense, the passing, the shooting, and I think you fit right in. So I want to talk about a story. I don't know if you remember this. It was a game. I can't remember who we were playing, but you had like 1 shot, 2 points at the half, but you had like 12 assists. And so we came in the locker room. We're up by 15 or something. And coach comes in and is like, Broderick, what are you doing? You need to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
We were talking to each other like, we're at 5:15. He's playing the right way. Like, this is the way we want to play. So that speaks to your maturity at the time. Like you watching, it's like, okay. I'm just gonna do my thing.
And that's how it's been a lot. Like, I know it's, for me, win the game. Whatever you gotta do, if I gotta have 15 assists, if I gotta do rebound, if I gotta score a lot of points, whatever it is. Sometimes it's good because everybody's happy we're winning, but it's bad because I know how important the points are to get to the next level and what people look at, but that's just how I play.
But that speaks to the kind of game that you play. So from there, we, right around February, March, I think, we were at the top, like we were getting to the promotion spots. Then COVID hit. We had to stop everything. Like, what, you had to come back to the US. What did you do to stay in shape? Well, what was that? The final stages of COVID. Like, what was that process like?
You mean back home or?
Yeah, back home.
Back home, it was kind of crazy, but for me, it wasn't too different. My mom is a volleyball coach, actually, so she has keys to a gym. So everything's closed, but I can just, go and get in the gym whenever I want. But it was different, of course, And then I also started working a job. I didn't have that much money, so I started working, but I stayed in shape. I just waited, was patient. I stayed in shape, and
So how did Braga reach you?
So I was doing a bunch of stuff. I was going to showcases. I was doing whatever just to get people to look at me. And there's a guy from Braga named Barros. He's a really cool dude. He had messaged me before. I think it was after St. Gallows. Like, as soon as I got home, he had messaged me about coming to a team. I don't think it was Braga. I think he was at Barcelos, maybe. I don't know. But he had messaged me again, saying that they wanted to get promoted and that they have one team that they are struggling with and this and that. And they brought me in for the second phase. And we got to the championship, lost that year, of course. It was not fun, but we were not supposed to lose, but Bosco was a good team, good coach. So they deserved it. But before we even lost, they had told me, like, if we win or lose, we want to have you back for as much as we can after that. And so came back and got the job done last year, and now we are in Pro League. So
this is your third year in Braga. You're averaging 27 and 7. Like, that's crazy stats for a point guard, for a guard, like combo guard. You consider yourself like a point guard, combo guard? Like,
I would say either one. Point or combo.
Okay,
depending on what the team needs.
You're also second in MVP points. What's your expectation for the rest of the season? Whether it's been like the start of the season, how do you feel about that?
I'm in a good spot, of course. I think the team is too. We 5-2, I believe. Lost to Iliaba, my good teams. It happens. But of course, to me, I want to get promoted. I want to win everything. Second in MVP is good, but also I want to be first, of course. But I believe people know what I bring to the table. But I have high expectations. They had some low expectations for us coming into Pro League, as you know, because of what happened last time they were in the Pro League. So we already broken some people's expectations, but for me, I knew that we want to compete for the championship every year. Why else would you play?
Of course. So what has been like the style of play? From what I watched, you play like a fast-paced defense. What has been like the style of play?
The style of play is definitely fast. We got a couple players that came in. One guard, I think he played Electrico last year, Simone. Very fast. Our other import, Malik, is very good in transition, getting to the rim. So we try to run as fast break as much as we can. But we also can play half court. We have some creators that can play half court as well. Our defense is good. We need to step up a little bit on defense, but I think our identity is fast paced. Get some shots up, get up and down, stuff like that.
So kind of middle expectations? You feel like you're gonna compete? Like, what are the teams that you feel like is gonna bring more trouble to you?
Honestly, I don't know. I think like any team can win any game. Like, you know, you can lose to, and that's how it is in this league. But I honestly think we're the best team. Iliab was good. They just beat us, but I knew that something was going to happen in that game. Leading up to the game, I was like, this is not going to be an easy game, you know. And then Maya at Maya, we lost, which was we choked that. We were up by like 8 in the fourth, and we choked it away. But we got them at home next week. But those two teams probably. Even the game tonight here at Tagalog is not going to be easy. It's going to be a very difficult game, you know. So, and that's why I like it just a lot. You know, it's much more competitive. Just knowing you can lose any day just makes the league better. You know? So, but I think we're the best team.
Yeah, of course. Last year, I think it was last year, you moved to a new arena in Braga. What it's been like that and the conditions that they offer. What it's like.
Man, the new arena is super nice. Really, really nice. One of the best. And they were building that for a while, but I didn't believe in it. And finally it finished. I was like, okay. And that, and there's a weight room in it, so we don't have to go anywhere to do the weight room. The physio, that's a lot better from last year. We have more, machines and stuff you could do, which is way better. The arena was big, and it was big for sure. And me also returning back here, that was a good selling point for me. It's nice. It's really nice.
So speak about the importance of the recovery and the physio. Like we're right now recording in a physio clinic, so the importance of staying ready, staying in shape, and also when there's problems like you had a foot problem, the process of recovering and taking it seriously. Yeah,
it's probably one of the most important things in sports, honestly. Just having that stuff available, even if you get like little bumps and bruises, you know, if I have a little pain in my foot, you know, I'm gonna shoot the ball differently. I'm gonna favor this leg. Everything's different. You know, you got to feel good to play good. But that also comes with yourself off the court, like stretching and eating right and all that stuff too. But physio is definitely really, really, really important. Really important.
So the year we came to play with us in Sangalhas, I don't know if you remember this. The first game, we met here, 3 a.m. Went on the bus.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Went on the bus, went to Porto, took a plane to Lisbon, took a plane from Lisbon to Madeira. We got there like 1:30 p.m. Games at 2 p.m. Mentally, physically, we were not ready for that game. The importance of being ready and the pre-game stuff.
That stuff's also very important too. That was crazy to me, honestly. I was not used to that. You know, from like in the States, you know, like a Division I school, you're flying in to play Saturday game on a Thursday. You know, you're practicing in that city on the Friday. You know, you're feeling good, just being prepared for the game, and that's a big difference from here. Also, like traveling in those little vans, you know, you're crammed up. You're like, you know, it makes a difference. You know, you can't use it because it's an excuse. But like, you know, now my knees hurt before the game starts. But all that stuff is very important. There's been a couple instances where like we played somewhere in Porto last year, and they didn't even open the gym. Like we were standing outside. It was cold, and then their team was across the street standing, and the gate was closed. And it was like, the game's like 25 minutes, and like they're like, we're waiting for the guy to come. I'm like, bro, how is this like possible? Like, how are we gonna play this game? But it's one of those things that's like it's not that big of a deal, but sometimes it is. You know, it's really important.
So like we were young, but still, I think we only lost like 17. Like we fought through that game. Like. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
So that speaks also to the style that we played, and I think we were mentally sharp despite of everything that
wasn't bad.
Through.
One of our only losses that year, but
but also off the court, what do you do to stay focused, stay active, to prepare for the practice, the game?
That's another thing this year that got better with the club. With the new arena, we also have 4 team practices per week, and then we have 4 shooting practices. Okay. So we go in the mornings, and that's when I do my weight room. I'll do the weight room for an hour and a half or whatever, which I'll do stretching, core, my weights, and then just walk into the gym, and we have a shooting practice. About half of the team comes. Some days, some players come, some days, because they also work and stuff. Yeah. But that type of stuff, I stretch a lot, lift a lot, shoot a lot, as much as I can. Always in the gym, always in the gym.
That's one thing I've noticed, like you were always shifty and agile, but now you're getting stronger, taking the bumps, taking more contact. You feel that difference in your game?
I do feel a difference in my game, especially like switching. I'm gonna guard bigger guys, boxing out, coming down, helping the big, taking those bumps. And also this league is a lot more physical. Than the last league. You know, it's not a huge jump. Seeing when the pro league, like the best pro league teams, of course, it's a big jump. But the main thing I noticed is the refs let you be a little more physical, and I'm starting to get really used to that, and I like that a lot. So I think it's benefited me.
And it's better for the game. Like the game needs the physicality. Like in the NBA, they're taking away that. The game has softened. I don't like that type of game.
I like it when they just let you play.
So what about your hobbies, like off the court? I saw in the Kangaroos blog that you enjoy fishing. What do you do in your free time?
When I'm home, I fish, for sure. I'm always fishing. I play video games sometimes, not much. I play some Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. But I can have a lot of fun doing nothing. So I can just sit here and just talk.
So you haven't fished in Portugal yet?
I haven't. Everybody always asks me that. I haven't fished in Portugal. But I don't fish in the ocean. I always do freshwater. But maybe I'll try sometime.
We should go fish sometime. It's cool.
I'm definitely sure.
What's it like? What's it been like to live in Portugal? Like, what has been the biggest adjustment? What do you like the most in our country? Like, how do you feel? That kind of thing.
I obviously love being here. I've been here for a few years. I like the people. I like the food. But mostly the people, you know, like here it was a family atmosphere. It was great. You know, Braga, it's a family atmosphere. We just get along with everybody, and everybody knows English. So that's also really, you know, you go to some of these other countries and really people don't know that much English. Here, everybody knows it, and that makes everything easier, of course. But the views, the cities, the people, the food, everything. I love being here.
So you have been especially on the north side of the country. Have you been to the south?
Not much. I've heard about Algarve. I haven't been there. I want to go there. I've been to Lisbon and areas like that, but I haven't been all the way south. But I want to go. I heard it's nice.
Your expectations for basketball, like do you see yourself playing in the first division, the league? You see yourself maybe going to another country? Like what do you expect from your future?
I don't have any expectations so far. Obviously, if we get there and they want to bring me to the first league here, but I don't think that's my main goal. You know, I also want to experience other countries as well. As high level of competition as I can go. You know, I'm already late in the process, so I still feel great. So I would say low, mid thirds. I got a few more years. I just want to play at the highest level and have some fun before I go home and coach. You know, so.
Oh, you want to coach?
Yeah, I think I'm going to coach. That'd be nice.
What type of coach do you feel like you're going to be?
What do you mean, like style? Or you mean like what level or what?
Like style level. We're always reaching for the top.
Of course.
Obviously. You feel like you're going to be a old school coach, like a new school coach?
maybe a new school coach. I know the players. They're going to like me, but I'm also going to be brutally honest with them. So. But I think one of the things I'm going to excel at is the recruiting aspect. I know I can get some players to come to the school. You know, I feel like. But
that is. I think that is the main thing as players. Like, maybe even in the locker room, like we have to be honest with each other. Like, if you're not playing or practice hard enough, like you're gonna hear from you. Like,
Yeah.
we have to be honest and we have to push each other. Otherwise, like, we're not gonna reach for success, and that kind of thing creates like toxic environments. I don't know if you ever experienced.
I've experienced coke. Yeah.
So I
like
think that's some on the leaders of the team, some on the coaches, but everyone has to be on the same page, like you said before. Like, the team is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So besides coaching, when you get back home, like, what do you expect?
Oh man. I don't even know. I don't know. I haven't even thought that far yet.
You're living in the present.
Just living in the present. Obviously, I just want to get into that. I want to be part of the game as quickly as possible. So that's going to be probably my life for the rest of however long, you know?
Yeah. So that's why I'm doing this. I wanted to stay in touch with the game. Like, I'm not playing this year. Maybe that's something I want to do, but right now I'm doing this. So if you had the opportunity to do pass and cuts,
There we go.
who would you do it with?
Does it have to be a basketball player?
It doesn't have to
Anybody.
be anybody.
Anybody.
That's hard.
I would say Denzel Washington.
Denzel. Why Denzel?
He's my favorite actor. He's very entertaining, funny, cool dude. I feel like you would get some good information from him.
Yeah.
You know? So
that's cool. He's also like in motivation speeches.
Yeah.
Like,
he knows a lot of things.
I really enjoy. Besides that, in basketball, who do you follow? Who are your idols? Who do you model your game after, if there's any player?
I like Steph Curry a lot. I don't really model my game after anybody, I would say. I just play. Yeah. But to watch, I like him. I like Lillard, Paul George, guys like really skilled guys, I would say. Fun to watch. I watch anybody. You know, I just like basketball. I watch anybody.
Do you watch a lot of EuroLeague?
I don't watch too much EuroLeague. I should watch more because I know it's really good basketball. I watch some of the Portuguese teams play in like Euro Cup, Champions League. I watch some of those games. I watch like my friends that play in different countries. I watch their games and stuff. Just random. If I'm sitting at home, I'll just throw on a game. Have it in the background.
So what countries do they play in?
Everywhere. I got friends in, I got my point guard from UMKC. He's in Germany. The forwards also in Germany. I had one in Switzerland last year, one right now in Greece. He actually played in Vitoria in Guimarães. He played there. He's in Greece right now, Dilo. I watch his games. Another guy in Greece, Brandon McKissick, he was a freshman when I was a senior. He was my little bro in college. But people everywhere, you know. Sometimes I even forget. I'll see him on Instagram. I'm like, oh, let me watch a game. You know, it's everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool. Bro, short time, but thank you for being here with us. Appreciate the time we took. Have fun in the game tonight. Hope you have a good game, but I hope Sangalhas wins, of course.
We'll see.
But thank you once again. It was cool having you here.
I appreciate it.
Então, mais uma vez, peço que sigam o Passo e Corte, subscrevam ao canal e que façam crescer esta plataforma mais uma vez. Obrigado. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, for sure.